Hello, I'm Irina Bokas. Welcome to the Future of Learning. Prior to entering schools, learning is life. Walking, talking, holding a spoon, feeding with other children on the playground. This learning is a direct result of the daily living. We live our learning. School changes this quickly as its system of learning is separated from everyday life. David Edwards of Harvard University claims that what our kids learn within the system of education devised for a world that is increasingly doesn't exist. To become a marketing consultant or an engineer has always been a matter of learning what these professionals do, how and why they do it. So we learn, and after that, we do. We go to school, and then we go to work. Well, this approach doesn't fit well with the personal and professional success today. Learning and doing have become interconnected in the face and conditions that changes for which a classroom alone cannot prepare. There is no time for detached learning, to say nothing of a huge college debt some students will accumulate. Is there anything that can be done by our schools to connect learning to life? Oakland School's technical campus offers exactly this. Our two guests are from Northwest Campus, which serves Clarkston. Chuck Locklear is the dean of the campus, and Tom Neal is an iTEAM instructor. It's a pleasure to have you here today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Chuck, most of our high school graduates thinking that they will go to college, and that's what they're preparing for. And to get prepared for the college, obviously there is a lot of programs that compete with each other. So when we think about technical education, many people think that it's just for those who do not go to college. And if my child is going to college, it's not necessary. Is it correct?
Actually, in 2011, researchers from Harvard's Graduate School of Education published a highly acclaimed study. Its title is Pathways to Prosperity. They made recommendations for what is required to give American high school students a competitive edge. They documented the skills gap, of course, the fact that many young adults lack the skills and work habits needed for success. They also found, no surprising to most of us, is that education beyond high school is the passport to the American dream. Most shockingly, however, is they found that the current narrowly defined college for all goal is one that does not include a much stronger focus on career-oriented programs that lead to occupational credentials is doomed to failure. Career-focused programs leading to credentials is exactly what we do at the technical campus. In addition, the follow-up survey that we do every year, we do an annual follow-up survey of graduates, find that most of our graduates do go on to college or other post-secondary training. Actually, after 1 year, 90% of our students are in a related placement. So that means they are either placed in a college program related to what they studied at the technical campus, or they're working in a program related to the technical campus.
All right, but this is just the college. Let's talk a little bit more about what's happening after college. So after college, students will go in a work environment, and they will obviously take from your campus a set of skills that they will not have otherwise. So what are those skills, and what kind of competitive advantage will they give students compared to those who weren't exposed to something like this?
Very good. You know, the disappointing fact from that study is that 50% of American students that do go to college and do not attain a bachelor's degree. And those that do, many of them are not employed in careers related to fields that they studied in college, or earn less than students that have a 1-year occupational certification. At the Oakland School's technical campus, over 80% of the students earn a technical certification, and many of them earn a nationally recognized occupational certification. This Harvard study also pointed out that many students learn best when they're in a structured program that combines both working and learning. And that's exactly what we do at the technical campus. Each one of our programs has a business and industry advisory committee. They meet twice a year. They recommend how that we should update and change the curriculum. They make recommendations for how that we can make sure that students are using the latest and greatest technology and equipment. Last year, we had 77% of our students who actually were in a work-based learning assignment with one of these business industry partners. So we give students a lot of hands-on practical experience working and learning.
All right, also reminds me of some TV commercial that I saw about the college. I remember one of the universities, and it says that our instructors get the experience not in a classroom but in a boardroom. And I think what it was really trying to emphasize here is that in order for somebody to be a specialist, this person cannot just learn something from a textbook. It has to be hands-on experience. It has to be work in an environment where their life will take place in the future. So Tom, I know that you part of iTEAM, and that is an educational program, but in the same time, it's run like a business, and students are treated like employees. So could you please tell us a little bit more about what it's all about, how it's done, and what kind of knowledge, meaningful knowledge and set of skills the students get from it?
Sure, I'd love to. Well, iTEAM is information technology, entrepreneurship, advanced marketing, and it's a great program that we have for the students to come in, and they can work all in the area of business and technology. We have students that come in, want to run and own their own businesses, design websites, manage computer hardware, software, go into marketing and advertising, and we bring them all in together to work under the same corporation. So they come in, they're hired into the corporation as employees. They go through an interview process. We hire it's great. We hire vice presidents, managers, and then they go in and they hire the associates in their departments. And so all the students become employees, and they work in either finance, IT, marketing, sales, and service, or human resources. And we model everything after the corporate environment. So they're coming in and they're learning a ton of valuable skills, but they're doing it by doing so hands-on. We have outside clients that we work with. We have a whole monetary system that we devised called iBucks. And so the employees earn money. They do real-life projects and services for outside organizations. Over the years, we worked with the Palace of Auburn Hills, Domino's Corporation, Oakland County Parks, Shepherd's Hollow Golf Course. So it's a real fun, engaging way for them to really get the skills hands-on and to work all together. They're not in separate classrooms working in IT or marketing or entrepreneurship. They're all together in one whole corporation, working together as a real corporate environment would be.
So how is instruction being done in this environment if they're working?
Yeah, well, it's really nice because it really allows me to be much more the guide and facilitator, and to allow the students to take charge of their activities and the day-to-day things that they do within the corporation. So they are putting together what they have to accomplish and achieve for the corporation, and that puts us as instructors, I say us, I teach with Ryan Matusik, who's also in the program. We really are more of facilitators and guides to help them work through issues and to, to help them brainstorm and to come up with great results for the corporation. But it really takes them away from a lecture environment where they're just sitting there listening and hearing about things, and it puts them in an active environment where they're engaged in working with one another, and that gives them some great skills.
Well, this is really fascinating. So what would be the corporation goal, for example?
Well, the goal for the corporation is really, it's two-tiered. We are trying to provide services for outside organizations, but most importantly, we're really about professional development of our employees. So our employees, student employees, can really, they can do all kinds of things. They can earn national certifications, college credit, develop all kinds of different skills. They work in teams, they develop their leadership skills, problem solving skills, work on their creativity, project management. So we're really about providing good services to industry, but most importantly, to develop the skills of our employees within so they can continue on and get out into successful careers once they leave iTEAM Corporation.
Okay, but I also understand that the skills and the character traits are not the only benefits of this program. There is something more tangible, which could be saving money and time when students enter college. What do you offer from that perspective?
Well, that's great. What we tell our student employees is that we really want to have them take advantage of the benefits that the corporation offers, the iTEAM program. And so we've developed wonderful partnerships with a multitude of different colleges and universities. We have a lot of articulated credit, but we also have some direct credit relationships. Northwood University, for example. With Northwood, we have, if the students come into the corporation and take some online courses along with what we do within the program, and then participate in our capstone projects where they're working with the Domino's or the Palace or Oakland County Parks, they can earn just shy of their first semester at Northwood University. We also have a direct program where our employees, student employees, are working with Macomb Community College. Actually, this coming winter, I have 35 student employees who are going to be taking direct courses through Macomb Community College in the area of marketing. So it's really a great opportunity. The corporation pays for all of it for them, so it's a wonderful opportunity to get involved in college and the university while still in high school. I teach at the college and university levels as well, so they get a lot of support and experience from me. So it's a great head start. It's not what most people think career and technical education is all about.
Well, it doesn't seem like it. And I know that you do have a lot of clusters that students can take, which different directions, as well as, I guess some of the questions that a lot of time arises would be, okay, how do I do it if I have to be here and then I have to be there? It's a distance and I have to move somehow. Can you give some ideas how to facilitate that?
Sure. You want to take that one, Chuck?
Sure. The students, all of our students attend their regular high school. We have students from 10 different high schools, and they spend half their day at our technical campus and half their day at their high school. We coordinate the credits with all of their Sunday school counselors. Many of our students, in addition to earning the technical credit while they're at our campus, they also can earn academic credit. So for example, they can get their English 12 class while at the technical campus, or Algebra 2. Each one of our clusters also offers embedded math, so they're learning math while they're learning their technical subject. So there is a lot of coordination. We work very closely with the counselors at the sending high schools, though.
Okay. All right, so I guess my question would be to both of you, though. Do you believe that high school diploma along with a technical or trade certification should be an option to any high school graduate? And if so, what schools can do to facilitate the process or make it possible for them?
Yes, most definitely. I believe that career awareness, exploration, and preparation is critical for all students. You know, the purpose of a high school is to make sure that our young adults are productive and prosperous, so they can lead lives in our community that will help benefit our community. This is true even of students that are going on to college. Actually, in fact, even students that are going on to college, the facts show that if they go to college with a plan of what they want to study, they're a lot more likely to complete and actually attain a degree. So it's important for everybody. As a parent, I have 3 college graduates myself that I'm very proud of, and that's exactly what I wanted for them too. I wanted them to leave high school with a plan of what they wanted to study while they're in college. In Oakland County, we have this wonderful K-12 system. All of our high schools have career technical education programs right in the high school, plus we have 4 state-of-the-art technical campuses that all of the students can attend. In this community, the truth is, to answer your question, every student does have the opportunity to attend a career technical education program. In many cases, they just need some encouragement. So as adults, we want to make sure that we give them that encouragement, make it a priority, so that every student has the opportunity for career awareness, exploration, and preparation.
Okay.
I agree with Chuck. Yeah, I think it's a great point. Great points he makes. And the thing is, you know, combining that technical certification, a lot of the certifications we offer in our programs are national industry certifications. So, like for example, in my area, we offer an A+ certification, a Strata certification, IC3, we have Adobe certifications, we have National Retail Federation customer service and sales certifications. So these are industry prepared certifications that the students are earning when they come out. I think a key thing is just what we're doing here today is an awareness of career and technical education and how it's changed in the past 40 years. There's a lot of people that I still run into, even after 15 years of working in this field, that think it's a vocational type of setting where this is a place where students come out to get skills so they can go off into industry, and that's kind of the end of it. And actually career and technical education has changed considerably, so we're thrilled to be out here today to talk about it. And a key thing is awareness. We have wonderful CTE programs here in Clarkston High School, and we have many offerings out at the technical campus as well. So I think by just making people aware of how much more there is to offer in the areas of career and technical education, that'll be, you know, significant for them. And I believe that academics really build the students' minds and give them a lot of the critical thinking skills. But when you combine that with career and technical education, it engages them, it allows them to apply it. It really gives them a whole new enthusiasm about what they're learning and how they're going to be able to apply it down the road. And that's a very powerful thing. Because they're doing while they're learning. Absolutely, as well. Definitely. I guess my question was also more related to, right now they have just an opportunity to do that, and they need to know that they have this option. I'm thinking more about a path. You know, like you have IB program, and that could be another path that offered perhaps as a path. So do you think something like this would be possible with the schools or not? Absolutely.
Well, actually, every high school student, well, in 8th grade students in Oakland County do a career cruising EDP, Educational Development Plan. And part of that plan is that they do develop a path, a career path that they will take while they're in high school. And many of the students do plan in, you know, time in a career technical education program. And so that's something that we want to encourage. We want to encourage every student to take that opportunity, because it will help them. If they decide that they want to go right to work, it'll help them. But even those students, and most of the students in Oakland County are going to go on to college, it will help them in college as well, preparing them for a plan that they can follow and make sure that they complete and attain that degree or that certification. Okay. Well, thank you so much for being here today and for sharing this information. Thank you. We often look at other countries that do better than us on international assessments, and we are looking for some insight into their education. Well, in Finland, who is certainly up there on international assessment, about 47% of students go to vocational schools where they also receive their high school diplomas. The aim of vocational education and training, according to the Finnish government, is to improve the skills of the workforce, to respond to skills needs in the world of work, and to support lifelong learning. Whether our children go to college or not, that seems like a pretty life-worthy experience. Life doesn't get better by chance. It gets better by change.